Got a GYP, take number 3. Shout out to my nigga J-Lo. Thanks for this beat. Nose ring cost 100. Please don't try to stunt, cause y'all don't want it. Y'all barely on the track, but look, been out here running. 6 legs up, I'm out here rocking, ain't no fumbling. Been humble all my life, and now I gotta say, fuck it, gotta have some balance if you ever gonna be something. If you're too nice, people treat you like you're nothing. That's sad though. I picked up and moved state to state. Found some new family, the ones that could relate. The chairs around my table, now dinner's at 8. All my niggas eating seconds on their plate. Never worried about a bitch I just supposed to hate. If y'all my competition, y'all already late. I'm heavy but I'm slim, so I pay what I weigh. Don't let the model look for you, you can catch this fade. What's a goon to a goddess? What can you give me? I already got it. To catch it to me, you gon' need a rocket. Oh, what's a goon to a goddess? What can you give me? I've already got it. To catch it to me, you gon' need a rocket. No, I ain't a square bitch, I just sound proper. If a hoe run up on me, I promise I'll drop her. Draped in golden crystal, skin laced in copper. My nigga got the chopper, and you hoes on the Doppler. All my hoes are silent, but deadly in they G's. The bitches be so mad, they depleted, they defeated. I'm just so aligned, so I guess I'm the luckiest. I've been in line, so I'm next, and y'all hate to see it. Just so bougie, but my soul is so hood. My credit on the block and at the bank is so good. Y'all say this and that, but I wish a bitch would. Run a hater ain't shit to a goddess. Get that shit understood. What's a good to a goddess? What can you give me? I've already got it. Run my crew and my squad. Squad. What's a good to a goddess? What can you give me? I've already got it. My crew and my squad.
Hey. I hope you guys have an awesome night. And I know I was a little late, huh? Okay, I went to sleep. This is your girl, Taste of Coco. So glad y'all made it tonight. And of course, we're going to get started and clear the air, okay? Because running around like a chicken with my head cut off, okay? Let me see. Oh, I know I did not leave incense. Okay. I gotta get incense, okay. But I am excited about tonight. Definitely excited. All right. Now, while I'm doing this, make sure y'all go like, share, subscribe at View Me's Brains. It's all one word, okay? All these. Like, share, subscribe right now, okay? Like right now. Get us some motivation going for tonight. And I think I want to come back in regards to about some money, okay? So while I'm doing that, like, share, subscribe, and go to www.newsomcastlebeauty.biz. You can find all of your natural hair care products, shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner, butter, and oil. Okay, make sure y'all go and check that out. Also, if you're looking for some sea moss, got that for you too. All the minerals that you need, go get it, check it out. www.lucashouseofbeauty.biz. Hopefully, you guys have been saving these quotes in your head, okay? Because every time I come up here from this point on will be money affirmations, okay? And like I said, y'all, I don't went to sleep, okay? So, yeah. All right. We'll just say a few. I am aligned with the energy of wealth. My actions create constant prosperity. People love to give me money. Okay? And that is for services. Okay? We're providing something, you rendered service, you get paid. Okay? I am worthy of a wealthy life. I am surrounded by wealth. Okay? I love positive things. I ask for positive things, and only positive things will come. Okay? Keep surrounding yourself with positive things, you guys. That's the only thing that will come. So, but I want to go ahead and get into what we're talking about tonight. Strong women. What's a strong woman? You know, a lot of people have their definition of what a strong woman is. You know, and so men, what is your definition of a strong woman? Are women too strong, or would you prefer a strong woman? What are your thoughts? I don't know if the weaker you are, the longer you may stay in a relationship, or do strong women get in relationships and stay? I don't know. But while y'all thinking about that meeting, because I need you to comment, okay? Let us know. I see that. Okay. Yeah, let us know. What is a strong woman? Are women too strong for y'all? And if so, what quality of that strong woman is too strong? Because I never knew that a person can be too strong. Strong is strong. You're either strong or you're weak. Okay? So if women are too strong, does that mean you want a weak woman? Because you can either be strong or weak. Or you want her to have one muscle and then not one on the other one to kind of maybe balance you out. Like, what does that mean? You know? So when you meet a strong woman, usually that strong woman is true to herself. Okay? Mentally strong. Mentally strong. And there's no need to change anybody or yourself, women, to satisfy someone else. If they can't handle you being mentally strong, then move on. Okay? Because that's something that we have to do for ourselves. If you're not mentally strong, how can you provide? How can you be an example if you're weak? Okay? Mentally. Okay? So we're going to keep that trait. She's proud. Okay? That woman is proud. She shows pride. Okay? Don't take away from a woman when you see these things. Always add to her. Okay? Add to her. That's all you got to do. We can do this thing together. She is not fazed by what other people say. Okay? She doesn't care. A mentally strong woman will understand that the odds are against her. Okay? People will always have something to say. But that strong woman, I'm sorry, she just doesn't care. And usually when people see that someone doesn't care, then they try to figure out another way to get at them. But you got to understand with that strong woman, she won't break. Okay? She won't. That's just who we are. She is not afraid to believe in what she stands for. Sorry, guys, I have to get myself together. She's not afraid to stand up to society, okay? And I can definitely say that of course, I'm a strong woman all the way around. But an example as far as standing up for what you believe in. Okay, I grew up in a Christian household. Okay, so my whole family are Christians. Well, a lot of people will be scared to even, hey, I don't want to go around. They're going to say something about it if I'm no longer that. But because I am who I am, my life is for myself. So instead of me choosing to please people because, hey, you don't want to be different, no, that's not a strong woman. A strong woman is going to stand on whatever it is she believes in, okay? She's caring, okay? Strong women attract people who need healing, okay? So women, if you see that you're always getting people who just like, dang, what's wrong with you? Like, okay, here we go again. Why? Because you are a healer. You are a nurturer. You care. Okay, so that's why it's not a bad thing. Because people say you attract what you are. You also attract what someone else needs as well. Okay, so always look at that. It's not you all the time. They need your energy. Okay, we tackle everything that another person wouldn't do. Okay, we tackle it. And that's just us. I love it. A go getter. The reason why I have an issue as far as the thing about us being go getters, okay? Men seem to feel inferior by a woman who is a go getter. Why? Because a go getter is the masculine energy that we're using, okay? So now he feels like, hey, you're doing my part. No, I'm not. I'm just kind of living my own life. We're not dependent upon a man, okay? So at the end of the day, men have to understand that that woman eventually may be without a man. So if you take away us being or using our masculine energy, which is to go out here and get it, provide for our family, then what happens to the children? Because you want us to stay in our lane. But there's no man in the house. So what do we do then? We go try to find one in order for him to provide and give us that masculine energy that we already have ourselves, okay? But when a man sees that, it's just like, hey, hold up, you're doing too much. Y'all need to get back into your feminine energy. Let us be the man that we are. It doesn't take away from you because your woman is using her energy to make sure she takes care of herself and anyone else around her. Okay? Two is always better than one. We all here to just add it up. Okay? If a man can't see that you are a benefit as far as let's add it up, then hey, you need to move on to the next one because we're not here to allow anybody to dim our light just to make them shine. Let me say that again, ladies. We are not here to help someone else light shine bright, and then we got to dim ourselves. We ain't gonna be able to do it. Okay? If money is what makes you as a man, then you still don't know what it means to be a man. So men need to figure that out first. What makes me this man? How am I going to show that I am the man? Is it because I'm going to give her all of my checks? Oh, well, no, because if you go to your boys and tell him, man, I can give my old lady all my money, then you soft. You giving her your what? But I'm the provider, though. That's what I'm supposed to do, right? Man, no, man. I ain't giving that woman all my money. I thought we were supposed to provide for them. But then, now you got a woman here with a handout because y'all are the providers, right? But then now we have a gold digger. So it's just like, which one do we want? Because a strong woman gonna help that man, okay? A weak woman will allow you to sit there and struggle, and there's no help. And now it's already that a woman has to come home and make sure that that man has been able to carry his heavy load all day, even though we don't carry men. We done carried quadruple times the load that y'all have every day. You know how long we've been doing this? You know how long women have been taking on the role of being leaders in this society, okay? Before men even stepped up, we had to still do it, okay? So now that our men have stepped it all the way up, now it's going back to like they want us to sit down. Which one do you want? Okay? That strong woman is going to bring value. Okay? That weak one, it brings value to who? To who? What does that do? It does nothing. So understand that you want a strong woman. That strong woman is the one who's standing right there beside you. Okay? That strong woman is going to y'all bank account. Okay? That strong woman can do all your secretary work. Okay? But a weak one, somebody that you feel like, hey, you know what? She don't really know anything. What can she help you with other than laying down on her back? And then y'all said, you know, life is more than just about us, about women giving y'all sex. But then that's the only thing that y'all seem like y'all care about because y'all don't need a woman. You don't need anything from a woman. So if men really understand what it is they even want in life, it would cut down all of this as far as this superior role, the I am the prize that these men have. Okay? Because at the end of the day, the only thing that that prize that you do have needs to see is that woman. Okay? So if we bring the value back to a woman and understand that she completes you, you complete her. It's not you coming in and just saying, you know what, without me, she ain't nothing. You in particular, no, it's not true. Usually, if you're a strong woman, she's already going to pretty much be established. She's already going to have a strong mind. Okay, you just how like a woman needs to come in and see where she fits into a man's life. A man also has to come into a woman's life to see if she needs you, right? All of that, it goes back and forth versus a woman being on trial as if she got to present herself in a whole gift for you to unwrap for her to be acceptable to you. What makes that woman so acceptable to you? You being able to see her strength, her taking care of her business, her household in order. That's not enough, right? No, it's not enough. Does she listen? Yeah, she listened to me. Okay, I feel good now. She listened to me, y'all. Okay, you know what? She might mind me. Forget all the other qualities. They already said they don't care about how much you make. Oh, okay. But then they tell you at the same time, if you work at the dollar store, don't come to me thinking you can get a man of caliber. But y'all don't care about how much we make. Oh, is it because y'all don't need our money? Y'all don't care about how much we make. But if we don't make anything, we don't need to expect anything. But if we make too much, then now you don't feel like we need the help. So, okay, yeesh. It's not even our fault. Because at the end of the day, we got to stay strong. Don't dim your light just to allow somebody else to feel like they need to shine. Okay? Never. I had looked up a few things. Oh, you know what? While I'm on here, I'm going to actually read before I go back into the other things of strong women. I actually posted some things on Facebook, and I had some answers. So I want to see what. Let's see. So I asked, would you prefer to have a woman that you have to build or a woman that is financially stable. Okay. These were some of the comments from the men, ladies. Okay. And make sure y'all go like, share, subscribe. Okay. One guy said it would depend on the level of maturity of the woman from either angle. Another guy said he would come in looking to build. Another person said neither. I would just want a woman that understands that I don't read minds. He said all the worldly shit is so surface. House, cars, money. The worst person in the world can help you get that. Let's have peace on all levels, understanding on all levels, and love on all levels. Okay? Another guy said either works for him, but his preference is that she be truly financially literate and willing to bring 100% to the table just as I am. 100 for 100 is an amazing dynamic. So basically, which makes a power couple to me. He said he actually would want a woman who is already financially stable. That way they can both just add, she can bring in just the same amount as he brings in. Okay? But it seemed like that would also take away from the man feeling like he's, I don't get it. Another one said they would love to just have to build a woman. Another comment said sexual polarity. Okay? Let's see, I have another question. Another post, you guys, it said women are only submissive when a man has money. I said what I said. So if you're a man and you feel this way, that a woman will only, I guess, listen to you if you have money. So basically, the money brings you the value to where you feel that you can get that woman. Okay? A woman is not going to, a strong woman is not going to stay with a man because he has money. We could care less. Okay? So now, with those men, they're looking for weak women, ladies. If you have a man who has, he feel like he has plenty of money, he don't want you if you're a strong woman. Okay? He wants you to be able to understand that his money should be able to slap you in your mouth and tell you to shut the front door. Okay? So, with that being said, it's kind of hard for a woman to even want a man who is all the way there because they think with their money, okay, versus anything else. You're an object, and that's just what that is, okay? But a band to me that we're building together, we understand that, hey, we got this together. I'm no better than you. You're no better than me. That brings that balance into that relationship versus a person just coming in, just like even with a woman coming in and she's already knowing, oh, I'm going to go give me one of these weak links that I make more than. And she's going to do that the same reason why men, okay, to control. So if a person feels like they have to control you with money, they're weak. They don't feel like they have anything else that this person would even like about me other than my money. Okay? They're weak. You're weak. He's weak. Whoever just said this post on here, he said what he said because he can't get a woman because he feel like, hey, look at me. This is what I got. Do you want me? Hey, woman, I got money in the bank. What's up with you? You're going to get exactly what you're going to get if you come at a woman thinking that you have to have money in order for her to be happy. She will never be happy. Okay? Only thing you're going to do is be broke. And she's going to be on to the next one. Okay. So how about as two people understand all together, hey, you can take care of yourself, right? Oh, okay, good. I can take care of myself. Oh, okay, good. That's what it's about. Because at the end of the day, a person, we're here to build each other. Once we actually come in and we form a household, we form a unity, then now money is really kind of, hey, let me do this to put this toward here. Let me put this toward here for you, honey. Let's do this. Let's do this. But before that, it's about getting to know someone, making sure you can actually be around that person. It's not about draining pockets before you even see if you want to even be with that person long term. You could be broke, and then 2 months later, you don't even like her. So if you get a woman who you feel like, hey, let me go ahead and tell how much I got, then just expect exactly what you're going to get. A strong woman is not going to care about that. Okay? So you can buy her this, you can buy her that, but disrespect her, that strong woman will leave you. You're like, dang, I got a lot of money. I can't believe she just did that. She don't say, no, she's not. Not a strong woman. Okay? Because we have to have respect. And if two people can't be together and actually respect each other, respect what each other has to say, respect their thoughts, respect that they have their own opinions, then you don't need to be together in the first place. Okay? And that's one thing that I have seen that I have an issue with, ladies, is because I am strong. A lot of people don't want to listen to you. Okay? That's why I love my podcast. This is my, y'all just don't even understand. It's hard out here for a pimp. If you ain't got strong friends, ladies, you even got to keep strong friends because they don't want to hear you. I don't have no friends. Okay? This podcast right here, this give me my life. Okay? This does everything for me because when you're so strong and people don't understand that, you tend to be in a lane of your own. And it will seem like it's a lonely journey, ladies. When I tell you stick to it and it's okay, and they can keep telling you all day you can be so strong and you're gonna end up with nobody. I'd rather end up with nobody than to end up with somebody who don't understand who I am. Okay? If he doesn't allow you to voice your opinion, let him go. Okay? If they try to take away from who you are, let them go. I've already done that before. I've done it for years, too long. You know what? How about a total of 18 years I allowed a man to be in my life, okay, and take away who Corinda was, okay? Telling me nobody wants to hear you, that's because you don't want to hear me. But there's plenty of people out here who gonna hear me, but you don't have to, okay? So if you are in that type of situation and you feel like, hey, I can't even talk because this man don't want to hear me, um, move around, ladies. Don't be scared to change. Don't be scared to change these niggas up. They can say all day like, hey, Michelle, okay? Because they see me from man to man. They think they know who I am. You don't know. Just know that I plays no games, okay? Keep that mentality. Because as soon as they can find a weak point, a weak man, they'll use that. So you stay strong regardless, okay? Keep doing you, boo, okay? A man that reveals his finances is a trick. Is it a trick or that can be two different ways, right? He's tricking, like tricking off his money, and also manipulative as a trick. Okay? Because it's that money, if he values himself behind money, you guys, he does not know himself. He's not a confident man. Okay? I didn't care about not having a body. I didn't care about none of that. I used to hear it all the time. Love it, keeping it real, keeping it. Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, thank everyone for being on the panel tonight. Okay, um, so always I used to hear, in high school, why you like her? She ain't even got nobody. So what are you talking about? I'm smart. I've always felt that way. That's why it's Beauty Meets Brains. Okay? That's why that's the only thing I would tell anybody. Why are you so confident? You ain't even no bad beat. Hey, you check my resume? Man, quit playing with me. Okay? I'm all of that. If a woman has to have an ass for you to feel like she bad, what a shallow, weak man he is. Okay? And that shallow, weak man will get exactly what he gets, ladies. So I know a lot of ladies have to deal with that. It ain't because of nothing else. Y'all are strong, you're independent. A strong woman knows how to take care of her man. We know what to do. We're not, you don't have to control, you don't have to do any of that, right? But what's the issue? They can say all, ladies, out, stop showing your asses out here. Don't nobody care about that. Y'all stop lying. Okay? Keep it real. At the end of the day, that is one of the things as far as body. Not saying you just got to go with a bad built woman. I'm not saying that. Okay? But the standards that men have as well as even the women. Okay? We need to get back to what life is really for. Like, what is a mate really for? Okay? Of course, you want some eye candy. Believe that. But a lot of people out good women just because you want a little bit more oomph in the back. Oh, but when you got that little bit more oomph in the back, she wanted you to have a little bit more oomph in that wallet. Can you pay like you weigh? Oh, that cash out for that. Why? Because all I know is my homeboy see this thing beside me. He ain't knowing that you tricking. How you keeping her on your side? Man, my mama was broke. That's how I'm keeping her on my side. She look good though, don't she? Y'all, they wonder why they be in situations. Hey, just be a man, submit to God, and everything will fall in place. Definitely. Just be you, is what he's saying. Be you. Be confident in who you are, okay? Regardless of what anybody has to say, men or women, okay? Men, if she feels like, hey, you need to be at 100K making to be with me, those women, I don't say that men need to treat women, a certain type of way, but whatever energy you put out, you're gonna get back. Okay? So if she acting like a thought, that's what she wanna be treated like. But the ones who are acting like, hey, you know what? I'm a good woman. I just wanna have a great family. She may just get the one who tear her down. He already knows this one already here ain't got nothing. He ain't got to tear her down because he already got control over it. Okay? So it's not that you're not that great woman. A lot of men, they're not going to get if you don't have it. Okay? It's just that when they're weak, they got to take that back from you. You know who you are. You can try. You ain't even got to see it. Okay? Believe me. But it's intimidating. It's intimidating to a weak man. Okay? Hey, sit down. Shut up. Be quiet over there. You don't know nothing. Huh? Baby, I was just trying to tell you. Yeah, but anyways, y'all. Dang. This male ego thing, is definitely major, all the way. If we can bring the value back to a woman and and some of these men can understand that same love and energy that you give that homeboy, that bro, that fist fight that you can have with him and y'all back cool, that homie that just might sleep with your girl, y'all still cool, that homie that embarrassed you in front of everybody, y'all still cool, that homie that done got over you a couple of times, y'all still cool. Y'all can reconcile. Y'all can be the big men for each other. This my bro. Shoot, we've been knowing each other forever. Oh, y'all so cool with each other. But oh boy, here come a woman. She better not do nothing. When y'all better not do nothing. But then when you got some masculinity in you, they say you too much. But I'm trying to be cool like your homeboys. Like, God, Lee. Okay? Can you be as open with me as you are with him? Can you talk to me about some stuff just like you do with him? Can I laugh with you about, hey, your right bigger than your left foot? Can I laugh with you? It's sad that that's what it is. Okay, bring that value back to that woman and understand that nothing goes, nothing flows without a woman. Okay, nothing flows at all. Especially if you have daughters. Think about it. If you have daughters, and that still doesn't make you realize, and men, a lot of times, even women, it's on both ends. Okay, a lot of times men have those a lot of women. They might have a lot of little girls. You wonder, like, dang, why you got so many girls? You need to learn how to treat women. Hey, men, do you know what you're doing? God do stuff for a reason. Those women that you see with those young men by herself, God gave those young men to her because she's strong. It takes a strong woman to raise men. Okay? Not a grown. I'm talking about our young men in our household. Once they out that household, honey, y'all can't raise them no more. Okay? Because mama didn't do the part or daddy didn't help. He might be just out of there until he just realizes himself. And you could be years and years and years and years and years of waiting. Okay? Years. Years. And women, same thing. Okay? I know I had it was one incident that I heard a man tell a woman that, hey, you need to slow down. Stop going so many places. Chill out. I was like, okay. So I asked him, what's your definition of a good woman? Shoot, a woman that stay at the house? I said, huh? I knew back then that's what the men wanted the women to do, but the reason that they wanted the women to do that was because they were out doing dirt. So if she in the house, she don't know nothing, she don't see nothing. It wasn't because, oh yeah, she's just a good woman. No, I know she at the house. I trust her. Okay? They want a woman they can trust. Definitely, okay? They do definitely want that. But the staying at home part, if they feel like that's a good woman, he still don't know what a woman is. Okay? So ladies, when you get in these relationships, make sure you ask questions. Okay? Go ahead and counsel them out from the beginning. Counsel them out. See if they even value a woman. See if they truly understand who a woman is. If they put you in a narrative, they still don't know yet. If they can't see that each woman stands out on her own and can find some value in that, you don't want them. Okay? If you say all women are the same, you don't want them. Okay? You don't want him. If a man can't sit there and embrace the different traits, the different characteristics that you have, and it's just automatically, hey, y'all just crazy. Okay. All right. Okay. Y'all don't listen. Okay. To me, that would be the other way around. It's harder to talk to a man to me than it is for me. I mean, that's hard. You know, men aren't the same either. That is correct. That's correct. But a grown man is completely different from a grown boy, just like a grown woman is completely different from a grown girl. And so that is one of the main things that is just such an imbalance. You have a lot of women have been grown for a long time. We've had so many years of grown boys that now we get to the grown man stage that they're finally in, that they finally see the light. They finally see the light. Finally. Now you got scorned women behind what? Grown boys who thought they were grown, but they were not. Okay? So it's hard. By the time we get to 35, we done already had plenty of relationships. Okay? So, men, when you coming into a woman over 30 years old, I need for you to come in on just like, okay, let me see how I want to treat this. Let me see, where she's hurt at, because you just still never know. It's a lot of years of having to deal with grown boys. Okay? Dealing with grown boys. That is a mental thing. You have a lot of people who can only take one heartbreak in their life and never be with anybody again. But then you have some people who have taken a lot because they're constantly putting themselves out there, constantly putting themselves out there. By the time they get to a good one, they say, oh, well, you don't even know what a good man is. Well, shoot, do you not know how many men I had to go through to get to a good man, sir? Do you not understand this, sir? We've been dating since we was when I started dating. I started dating in middle school. Think about it. Since I was 13 years old. How long did it take me? I am 35 years old. How many years in between of thinking that things are supposed to be a certain way, Like, oh, okay, well, he's like this, so let me just do this. It's her fault that she's scorned, though. She should know that she's dealing with a grown boy. If she stays, she stays, she's with him. It is what it is. Let me reread that. It's her fault she's scorned. Whew. Is it? Wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say about that, ladies. Whew. I didn't know that women asked to be done wrong. I didn't know that. I had no idea. I didn't know that women chose for men to come into their lives not ready for life. She didn't ask for you. A woman don't ask for a man. Women don't ask for men. Women don't ask for men. So men, if you're not ready, leave that woman alone. A man told me, because what's her name, Gucci and Kyor, that's considered a good woman because she stuck by his side through whatever he did. Oh my God. How dare you? So you telling me I need to be down with you while you doing everything out here in the world till you grow up. Ooh, y'all made that up. Hey. Speak, my sister. One must ask questions before going into other stages because if you skip questions, then it's over. If you didn't before they play in your jury box, ooh, and ask and pay attention. That's major, okay? Ask questions, ladies. Ask these questions. Because just like how he said that a woman it's her fault that she's scorned, what about all these hurt men out here? What about that? Oh, okay, we got somebody coming in.
Yeah, I had to pop in.
Okay,
You know what I'm talking about. I wanted to
hold
clarify
on.
what I said.
Okay, well, hold
Uh,
on. right quick. Hold on. I was just in the middle of a comment. Delicia, to a certain extent, I agree with John because sometimes we stay too long thinking we can heal men who aren't ready to be healed. See, that's why it's stages to it. See, y'all miss my point. Okay? I said the ages between 13 years old and 35 years old. Okay? When you're between 13 and these ages, who is already telling you, hey, young lady, hey, don't be with a man, y'all, until y'all 35 years old. Hey, make sure y'all ask these questions because why? We're already seeing the generations before us of these women doing just this, right? So how is it fair to say that the things that we went through early on in life, by the examples that were given to us by the other women, stand with these men, not explaining to us, hey, honey, just because you're seeing me stay does not mean that you stay. I'm doing this for this, you know? So it took me until I got like, okay, Corinne, that's not what it looks like, okay? If a person comes in transparent from the beginning, not being manipulative, people on the same page, none of this happens, right?
Uh,
You want to clarify on that?
pa-
That's the thing.
pain is a universal language. Can we agree on that?
Yes.
Everybody can understand pain, no matter what language you speak.
Mm-hmm.
So, at any age, at any time of your life, when you feel pain, you got a choice. Do I want to keep feeling this pain or do I want to go on? All of us have held on to things too long. You can't blame the person that did the deeds to you if you hung in there and accepted it. So if you let it get to a point to where you're a scoring man or a scoring woman, that's on you. You responsible for what you do. That's why we have these shows. So you can tell people you ain't got to put up with that shit. If it's not right, move around. You don't have to sit up there and put up with that shit till you become scoring. If you do that, then that's not that person's fault. I don't believe.
Okay. Definitely respect your opinion. Definitely.
Yeah. I just had to clarify my comment. I'll let you get back to it.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right.
Yes. So let me reiterate some things so we can get an understanding. Um, Coming from a woman, like I said, of 18 years of this, coming from a woman, like I said, 18 years of this, being able to understand my place in it, understanding my role in it, okay? Understanding how a man was able to come in and do exactly what he did because of what I didn't do. Okay. So when I'm speaking from experience. Read that out to you. Experience. I'm not making up anything. Okay. So when you have already had those issues, okay, then you're coming to a place in your life to where you are now knowing, okay, you're now knowing. Now we have to reset our mind, right? But now that we've reset our mind, now we're a strong woman, right? And those strong woman is now the woman who has had all of those hurts and pain. So of course we're already going in and we're ready. But like they said, of course, once you see it, a woman will be able to move around. Okay? Let each experience be a lesson. Yes. Okay. And I felt like, and that's why, as far as even with those years of what I went through, I don't blame them. Okay. My first relationship, I chose to stay because why? Corinda already knew, hey, he got to grow up. And women, and it's sad that we have to sit there and already understand that, hey, you got to see if you're a grown man or boy. If you ain't even already know grown men, stop out here talking to women. We wouldn't even have to deal with that. If these grown boys stop trying to talk to women until you're a grown man, these women, we ain't got to disciple through all of that crap. Anywho, but after having that, I understood that, okay, you'll never wait on anybody. Okay? If he's not already there, then you're not going to be. Okay? So now with the next one, Same exact thing. Okay? But it's just like, well, you'll go through some things, you know. Okay, you'll go through. No. Love is one way. Okay? And a lot of times when our environment is a certain way, things look normal. Okay? They look normal. And they're really not normal. Okay, especially when they show our normalcy on supposedly on TV as far as all these other relationships. And a lot of people look at that, they think that that's normal. And then you have some men who will tell you, hey, that's a fairy tale life that you're talking about, you know? If he tells you that, run. Okay? Run. And that was my point as far as strong women being able to just stand your ground. Okay? That man will run from you regardless unless it is beneficial. Because I didn't understand. I'm like, you don't even like me, but you still around me. Why you won't leave from around me? Because they need your energy. Okay? It don't mean they're gonna treat you any better. It doesn't mean any of that. Okay? He just needed my energy, and that was it. Okay? Did it change anything? No, he was still the person who he was. It was not for me, but they need your energy. Okay? So, like Miss Beverly said, when you go into these things, ask questions. Okay? Once he gives you that answer, this is before sex. Okay? Before sex. Ask questions. Make sure that you guys are on the same page. Make sure that you're on one accord. Okay? Because you will get those things that will come. And this is over the age of 30. Okay? Because if I would have knew every single thing up until now, and that's why I say experiences gives you those lessons. Okay? Experiences gives you those lessons. I can only experience and I can be able to tell someone about it. Okay? Am I glad I did? Yes. I'm not mad at them or nothing. I'm actually cool. And they're like, well, you ain't mad. You just with them for all that time. Nope. I learned a whole lot. I know what Corinda won't put up with, and I know what Corinda will put up with. And all I know is I protect my peace. Okay? So you just never know a lot of times. You might even have somebody who's come in manipulative. Okay, ladies over 30. And you just don't know because you're open book. You're telling them everything about you. They come in, they play their knight in shining armor, and they give you everything you want. But oh boy, they see you comfortable, then what? Okay? So it's a lot that goes into that. We can try as far as to decipher through people, just like a man might try to decipher, through a woman. But if sometimes people have ulterior motives, okay? So you don't understand that when we keep having to run across those people who are not transparent, okay? Ladies, that's not your fault, okay? If he was not transparent from you from the beginning, and then all of a sudden you got a whole new person, that hurt is still gonna happen because now you came in on false pretenses, okay? Love begins within, and once you know what love is, then you know when you're not receiving, and it's easy to keep moving on. Yes. If all I kept telling, I was like, no, I know how a person treats somebody if they love them. Like, you don't like me. You don't like me, sir. That's all I kept saying. Believe you don't like me. What's up? What you here for? Okay? Because oh well, now that you just see what I'm not comparing it to nobody. Like she said, you can feel it once, especially once you get to that stage where you're just like, okay, I've been in kind of with you for a minute, and it don't seem like nothing is kind of, you don't seem like you even coming to the point to where you're gonna be in love with me at all. Okay, move around. Like I said, it's okay to change. It's okay to change. You don't have to be with one person. You're not bound to one person your whole life. Okay? Keep your eyes open. People tell you who they are. You got to believe them. Correct. They tell you who they are. You got to believe them. Okay? other than being, but you know what? A lot of times people play on your part of that, ladies, okay? If you have sympathy and you have empathy, people play on that. They know that you care, you know? They know you care. She cares about me, you know? She's going to want to talk about it, you know? So you have to watch that as well, okay? 10 years in one relationship, 8 in another. It does not take me long to know when to leave now. Thank you, Felicia. That's 18 years, honey. We both did that. 18 years, is that the number? But you know what? 18 equals 9. Okay, 9 is the end of your life cycle, which means you're about to start a new one. That's exactly what that means, honey. Okay? I was like, God, I had to go through 18 years to go ahead. He said, no, you didn't learn, honey. So now you gotta wait till you get to this mark. Okay? I'm so grateful for those experiences. It was the best teacher ever. Okay? Best teacher ever. Like you said, when you go, you know what it looks like. Okay? So the only way I can see that it's harder to leave a situation, and this is what made it harder for me, is because we were staying together. That was the only reason. Other than that, Corinda would have, what? You know? Yep, silence is the key. If you talk too much, give them a script to act out to perfection. Ladies, you hear that? Tell them exactly. Oh, he did this to me. Oh, I ain't gonna do that to her. Not right now. Oh, yeah, he didn't do this. Let me go over here and make sure I do this. Okay, he didn't bring you no lunch to work. Okay, well, let me bring you your lunch. But then it's just like, it's so hard because it's just like, okay, well, he's giving me everything that I'm missing. Is it genuine? But then you don't want to miss out because now you're trying to compare it to your last relationship. You know what I'm saying? So we always want to go in open-minded, you know? But then those red flags, like they said, they're still there, okay? The lesson repeats until the lesson is learned. Correct. And God don't play no games, y'all. I promise. If it's something that you need to learn and you didn't do it this lifetime, you're going to have to learn it. My first lesson was power. That dude had power over me, okay? I didn't want to move because I felt like he's not going to want to be with me. Oh my gosh, he's not going to want to be with me. That's my husband. I really want to be with this dude. Let me make sure that I don't do something wrong. Once that relationship ended, the power was gone. And I told myself, you will never let a man have power over you or bring you down as far as your self-esteem. So after that first relationship, which was so long, it helped me out so much, which was 13 years. Okay. After that, going into relationships is just like, oh, she thinks she this. I sure am. I'm awesome. Girl, you ain't even fine. I'm awesome. Huh? You ain't even got this. I am awesome. Okay. Yes. Thank you guys for definitely tuning in. Okay. Now I told him what to do. Shake my head. Now I told him what to do. Shake my head. Oh, we're talking about as far as telling the man everything, and then you tell him exactly what to do for you. Correct? Because the man knows how to come in and do exactly what he needs to do for that woman. Okay. Yes, and I had to learn that I talked way too much. Correct. Okay. Men play on that. They play on your insecurities. Okay. And see, that's the sad thing. That is the part. See, that's the part. It's sad that we have to do all these things because people are manipulative. If everybody out here was just transparent, we wouldn't have to keep going through those things. If everybody was transparent, just like how a woman wouldn't have to say, hey, is he really about what he's talking about? I don't know. He acting like it. Okay. All right. And then all of a sudden, it changes. Well, he showed you exactly everything, y'all. Because I got, even my last relationship, when I tell you, for the whole first year and a half, Corinda was put on a pedestal, okay? You got me now. You got me. But oh boy, as soon as that year and a half was up, it's like I was just used for, hey, hey y'all, look what I got now. Hey exes, look at her, look at what I got. Go check her out. She's this, that, and the third. And after he did that, it was like, all right, thank you for your services. I was like, huh? Yeah, I don't do Facebook no more. We ain't gonna be posting nothing. I said, huh? Where did you do that at? Oh, it's because I don't be want people to be out of my business because every time now we be doing stuff, they be calling me and stuff now. So my naive self, oh, okay, all right. Well, I ain't worried about social media anyway. Like that's how I did it in my head. Versus, man, this nigga got me messed up. What did I do? Justified it. Okay, I was like, well, but it was never right after that because Corinna was just like, no, something ain't right. Like, what is you talking about? But then you have a man who will still play their part, try to play so much. Like, well, he do this, he do this, he's still doing this. I can't say he don't love me. Well, I don't want to be wrong in the situation. So I'm like, well, but we get it, we see it. Our intuition, ladies, it comes to us. We have to go with it. Stick to it. It's here with us for a reason. If you feel something, go with that feeling. Don't overthink it, but go with that first feeling. Get it out. Talk about it. If it's not what that is, then move forward. But go with that feeling. Don't be afraid to voice what you have to say. If you're in a relationship to where you have to be scared to talk to someone, talk to that person, you don't need to be with that person. Okay? If you feel like if you say something and that man just may leave because you said something, run. Okay? Oh, you laughing? Okay. Yeah, it was funny. It's funny now because I just couldn't believe it. But I was like, okay, these dudes out here raw. That's how I knew, y'all, that my relationships, I take it to say, hey, this made my platform. Just like how y'all go to church and y'all say the preacher ain't went through nothing, he can't tell you nothing. That's how I feel like this is my story. Cause I'm just like, man, God is funny, y'all. He be doing some stuff, okay? Because I let him lead my path. And I'm telling you, I kept thinking, God, what's up with this, man? I need for you to do, hey, Crunch, just stay still right quick, man, sir. What's up? Because this dude right here, he ain't for me. Now I'm in my masculine energy, okay? He is. What's up? Yes. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you for tuning in. My gosh, y'all, like it has definitely been a roller coaster, but it has been, I always looked at the good. If it ain't beneficial, it's artificial. Okay, so if you're not even able to grow from relationships, okay, like I've seen the positive out of it. I was like, okay. So then you're trying to talk to people about stuff, right? Well, Corinda, you got the 80-20 rule. I'm like, well, okay, because I'm not knowing. Okay, I'm like, okay, the 80-20 rule. Okay, all right. Okay, well, at least they doing this. No, I done threw that out the window. It ain't that a person is supposed to be perfect, but they're just perfect for you. Okay? Get what you want, ladies. You don't have to settle. Okay? Get exactly what you need. They say love languages. No. If a person loves you, he's going to show you that. Don't let a man tell you, I'm not affectionate. That means he a grown boy. Let him go about his business. Okay? It's certain things, like they said, that even men or women do. Because even with the men, I'm seeing, hey, they're like, well, these women are too masculine. Okay. So now women are like, well, what are we doing that's so masculine that's running these men away? What are we doing? What are the women actually doing that shows her masculinity? Yeah, Money Mitch, since you've been posting, sir, tell the women that, okay? What is this masculinity thing that men are saying that women are giving them? Like, what specific thing is a woman doing that is so masculine that are running men off? Because they haven't been specific. The only thing they're just saying is masculine. She's masculine. Well, we have masculine energy. That's why we're go-getters. That's why we take action. So you can't really say masculinity because that's in us. You can't take that away. And you can't. I'm definitely wouldn't even let you take mine away because I'll be sitting over here broke, waiting on a man to come and take care of me, and you got me messed up. Women, keep that masculine energy, okay? So you can take care of your biz, not eat. I'll be sitting over here broke, waiting on a man to come and take care of me. You got me messed up. So, can you give us things specifically? Hold on.
Um,
Keisha said a man told me I was too independent. You too independent? But you can't depend
hold on,
on
let me
them.
find my remote so I can turn my live down, y'all.
We too independent, but then a man, we can't depend on them. You better not call him and ask him, tell him you need your bills paid, girl. Shoot, you better not. With your gold digging self. We ain't got no money for you with your independent self.
I never met a woman too independent, and I never met a woman too masculine. I don't have them kind of problems, so I can't really relate to that and explain from a man's point of view. I
Dang,
never have
okay.
had a woman that like was more masculine than me or even challenged my masculinity. I don't. It just I'm too alpha for that. I ain't never dealt with that. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't help y'all with this one.
So let me ask you this then. So if a man is constantly getting that, then what could that mean as far as that man? If you have never received that, is that
Well,
because
I
what?
always say that the woman is the reflection of the man, so he's doing something that he needs to change. Maybe
Okay.
he's too feminine. Maybe he's using too much feminine energy, and nature gonna do what it do. If you ain't got enough masculine energy, and the woman got some in her, she gonna use it. I seen a post today. The dude said, "Man, I need a tough woman that like to argue because I want to send this food back, but I don't like confrontation." Did that make
Oh,
sense? Yeah, he was like, "I need a woman basically to speak for me." So that's a feminine man that need a masculine woman because he don't feel confident enough to send his food back.
got you. He should be able to voice whatever it is without any issues. He's a man, right?
Yeah, I don't send food back for karma reasons, but if I needed to, I would. You know what I'm saying?
Toxic. Oh, toxic. He said toxic. Okay, Mister Toxic the Done.
My God.
Okay, he is the person to tell us as far as y'all, the masculine energy that these women have been displayed. He kind of gives the both spectrum, guys. He's a good dude.
Yeah, he'll
So
play
don't
devil's
take.
advocate in there all day. So I ain't even gonna try to speak for no weak man. I'm sorry. He don't deserve a voice.
But you know what? I guess that's the thing, right? Those men are the ones who are actually making those posts.
Well, I ain't gonna say that because some of my friends.
Oh, oh,
I ain't gonna say that. Hey, we just got it. We can't point the finger, man. We gotta, when you point one, you got both one back at you.
correct, correct, correct.
Three. I mean,
Definitely that.
yeah, three point back at you. So I ain't gonna say why, but my opinion is that if the woman is doing too much masculine things, you're not doing enough masculine things. So that's my humble opinion. I hope that nobody get mad at me, but that is what it is.
The independent part that I do want to step in and say something about because I've been that my whole life, y'all. Ain't no
Man, I
man
don't want
came to
nobody
cook.
calling me and asking me so needy and need me all the goddamn time. I don't want that. I want a woman
Some
that can
men
hold
do.
her own.
Some men do.
Yeah,
Some
and
men
then
do.
allow me to do what I want to do.
Oh, oh my gosh! I'm so glad. You know what? She be all up in my head. Okay. There was even this last part, just reading this last
Oh
competition.
yeah.
Whew, that is the thing. But let me read, y'all. Women naturally express themselves because we are emotional and full of love and ready to share it. Definitely. And some men are like that as well, but afraid of pain, like we are. But we must let go on our intuition, as you say. Yes. Let spirit meet spirit. And so as an eagle. Anytime you uplift one another, that's on point. You share with each other, have gratitude for one another, be a completion, not in competition.
Yeah, I agree.
Men,
I
we're
agree.
not in competition.
Mm-hmm.
Let that woman make her money. Let that woman be a strong woman. You want a strong woman beside you, I would think,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
But with some men, it's like hey,
I
hey,
hate weak women. I despise them. And I
Oh,
know hate is a strong word, but I meant to use it. I
you know
despise a
what?
weak ass woman.
Since you're on here, let me ask you, what do you feel like the traits of a weak woman are?
Uh, insecure, not
Okay.
sure of themselves, uh,
Okay. Y'all hear that,
making
women?
excuses,
You're
making
insecure,
excuses, e-
not sure of yourself,
easily misled.
easily misled.
Uh, shit, can't have peace. Gotta have some toxicity in their life. That's weak.
Love toxicity. Okay. That shows weakness. Okay. Being confident in who you are shows strength. Being able to up, high, with your head, with your chest back. Okay. That's how I walk. I used to didn't walk like that because I'm like, I ain't want people to be looking at me because I don't like people looking at me. But your walk is everything. And don't be afraid of it. Okay? People gonna say what they gotta say regardless. I don't care if you think you something or not, they gonna have something to say. So why not be the best version of you regardless of all of that? And that's being confident, knowing who you are, knowing, like Cherie said last night, knowing whose you are. Okay? On Monday. Knowing whose you are. Okay? If you know that and you understand what it is you're supposed to be getting in life, that's the only thing you will accept. Okay. So just like they said, don't go weary, okay, in your path. They will find you. Okay. Women, they will find you. They will find you. Okay. I promise. But it's all about you getting yourself together. Okay. That man will come. Oh my gosh. They gave me so much right there. If there's things that you still need to work on, you're gonna get that same man that he's working on the same exact thing. So think about this, ladies. If you're not secure about yourself, right, or you kind of feel like, you know what, I don't really deserve this, you know, you might get a man who feels the exact same way. He don't deserve stuff. So now you got two people who don't feel like they deserve stuff, can't appreciate each other, because they don't even feel like they deserve anything. Okay, they just glad they got something. Just like you. Okay? So while we have to work on ourselves, people. Work on you. I promise everything else will come. Okay? Work on your stability. Work on your mental. Work on your spiritual. Make sure your kids are good. Make sure that you are good. Okay? Make sure that you don't need validation for nothing. I don't need this man to let me know that I am beautiful. I don't need this man to let me know. Just, what I had an issue with, because before I started working on myself, because I did mine as a journey, right? Law of attraction, definitely. I did mine as a journey. What I did was, I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna work on my house. I'm gonna work on this, make sure my business is good, and then Corinna gonna get her body together, and then I'm going to feel like I'm good, right? So that's what I did. I did just that process to where I could feel good for myself. Um, but in the midst of that, when you're not all the way together, you may just take certain things, just because you're not all the way together. You don't know who you are. You don't even feel good about yourself. When I had a stomach, I used to, the dude would, sit there, well, if you just lose that stomach, and I would get so mad. Like, well, dang, I don't even like my stomach, so why would you say something? Gosh, care about how I feel. Dang, you supposed to love me and all my stomach is what I would tell him. You know, Corinda, stop playing, girl. You don't even like your stomach, so how you gonna say something because somebody done said something? Because I'm thinking, like, hey, you're supposed to be, yes, be sensitive. No, you get yourself together. Because if you was really okay with it, you would have laughed it off. Like, what, please? I love all of this, okay? Pull my shirt up with him and rub it with you. I wasn't like that, though, because I'm like, I don't like this. So what I do, Corinda, only way you're going to feel good about you and want nothing nobody say to you, hurt you, is if you okay with you. Okay? If it still hurts you because somebody said this to you, that's on you. That's on you, honey. Go be able to go to the gym, boo. And so what did I do? I went to the gym to fix me. Okay? I did just that. And do I feel awesome? Yes. Do I look awesome? Yes. Do I feel awesome? Yes. Okay? Oh. You guys make sure you go like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. Okay? So we're going to end it off like this. Take care of you. Feel good about you all the way around. Okay? All the way around. So, and that's men and women. Get your pockets together, men, so that you won't have to worry about, hey, am I making enough for this woman? Feel secure within yourself. Women, get your bag together so that you don't have to worry about a man coming in who even wants to be manipulative to say, you know what, she broke. You know what, she gonna need my money. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell her I got some money. Okay? Secure your own bags. That way nobody can play the part. Okay? The only thing they can come in and do is love you, like Miss Beverly said, okay? Because women are here to love y'all. That's all we want to do. She said that. I know, that's right. I had to fix me. Yes. Yes, we have to. Okay? Even though it doesn't give a person a reason to be able to treat us a certain way just because of that reason. But if the truth is the truth, you know, we don't like the truth at the end of the day. I want you to tell me, hey, this extra stuff right here look good on you. Well, stop lying, okay? Unless you feel that it do. If you feel like it do, it's fine. Not saying any of that, ladies. I'm just saying, if you don't like it, don't expect anybody else to like it, okay? I didn't want this conversation to be out. She said, right. I know. Y'all. But the thing is, like I was saying, I'm glad you guys are on. It makes me feel good, you know, because like I said, this is my out right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get to talk, okay? It ain't nobody, y'all talking back, you know, it's a good thing, but I don't have to worry about if somebody listening or not, okay? Jeez. I really, 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 really appreciate it, okay? Well, I'm not through yet, okay? You know how the pastor be saying at the end, you know, y'all, hey, I ain't gonna be before you long, okay? And you got the person next to the pastor's son or something. Here, oh, here we go again, you know. So yeah, maybe that's what that is. You know, I am a PK at the end of the day, okay? And my grandpa went forever, okay? Sheesh. But that is one major thing that I had to get together. So, ladies, get your body right, okay? Be healthy, look healthy, and guess what you're gonna attract? A good looking, healthy man, okay? Men with these stomachs. And see, that be the thing. These men don't even be all the way built, but they want a baddie over here. Hey, let's both get in this thing and be baddies, okay? We both got to come. We want to come to the table both together. Not saying that a woman who is, not saying certain women don't get certain men. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about as far as you feeling confident enough, you know, because it was even a conversation in regards to them saying women need to be more approachable. Okay, men are scared to approach women because they are scared of rejection, right? This was on it was one of the news I listened to him on YouTube. I listen to a lot of his things, okay? That's what I do during the day, other than listening to my own. I go on to other platforms and I'm like, okay, how do men feeling? Okay? How do men feeling? What they got issue with now, okay? You know what Plies said, right? What Plies say? I love some Plies, okay? But goons out here lurking. He gonna call you my shorty. What did he say? He said a lot of stuff. know Cat Williams said self-esteem is esteem of your motherfucking self. Okay? If you don't love you, don't expect nobody else to come in and love you. Okay? He said, work out for what? She still gonna let me. Oh. But you know what? But Plies, he's a small dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's small. He ain't gotta work out. It ain't like a woman that's come up to looking for a man with extra, muscles or whatever. We simple. We'll even take a man with a stomach. Some of us, you know. Um, but that's not always the case on the other end, because I dealt with it. I wasn't the one, like men. I'm not saying men didn't like me. I'm not even saying that. Okay. But if you're like out and about, and you're with a group of ladies, then the men usually go, hey, she's fine. Whoo, she got ass. They gonna go there first. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what that was, and I was just fine with that. And so that's why you have even a lot of ladies going out here because they're not understanding you're a bad woman just by yourself. Okay, you don't have to add anything extra. If he's not gonna like you for that, you're not gonna love yourself for that. Then hey, go on to the next one. Okay. You said y'all was about to say some like big bellies. They do definitely that. And but that man with that big belly, he was confident enough to still approach that woman. Why? See, that's what I'm saying. It's that confidence in loving yourself. If you love yourself all the way, then hey, can't nobody deny you that. But oh boy, if you don't, you just never know if God places life to show you, hey, honey, I need for you to feel better about you. I'm about to have this. You know what? He gonna tear you all the way down because you ain't got it yet. You don't love yourself, but you want him. You want a man to tell you that you're beautiful, but you don't even think you're cute. Mm-hmm. Said Larry had me walking around feeling sexy. Okay. And that's what these, see, you know what? We women, we know how to do it, okay? Stomach and all, yes, okay? Steve Harvey. Confidence is a game changer. It is. You guys, if I promise you, the more you love you, you're going to get a person that loves themselves just as well, okay? And y'all will be able to balance each other out, okay? Love you. That's all you got to do. Love you. Don't look for validation, like I said, from anybody. Okay? I don't do what I do in life just so another person can tell me, Corinda, good job. Girl, good job. You did it. It's not for you. It's for me. Okay? It's for me because I know my journey. I knew my path. I know where I came from. I know where I started. Okay? I know where I'm not going back to. I know what I want to allow. So it helps me keep going because I'm just like, whoo, girl, you remember when you used to put up with this? Or, whoo, girl, you remember when you used to act like this? Or, whoo, and it just it builds you. It's constantly here to build your character. Okay? So guys going to keep placing stuff around you to help to build your character. Okay? I was always on the defense because, hey, why are you saying that? Okay, Corinne, that's something else you need to work on. That's what I would do. I do self-reflection. Okay? Every time. Corinda, work on this. Here go another problem, Corinda. Work on this. And now I can truly say that I have worked on so much. Like, not saying that I'm not still growing, okay? But I feel that I am at the best part of my life, okay? I really do. And I feel like that's why God didn't give me a chance to even put myself out here like I wanted to, because I didn't even start doing my podcast until just recently. Why? Because, Corinda, you had to go through what you went through so that you can tell somebody how not to go through that. Right now, you still in it, honey. You can't, I didn't know I was in it just that bad, but it was just like, he said, you ain't ready. Girl, you got your whole, no, you can't tell nobody Nathan, okay? But oh boy, when you get through, I got some for you, honey. I said, okay, okay. So even through all the toxicity, y'all, once you get through all those hurdles, once you jump over it, God got you. I promise. Okay, you will be rewarded. Okay, kid. Because Corinda always wanted eye candy, but I'm just like, it's already hard to find these men out here. I'm not shallow. You ain't just got to be the best looking thing out here, but Corinda, you the best looking thing out here, honey. So that's what you deserve, okay? And that is my mind frame, okay? So eye candy is what it is, okay? It is so peaceful when you're doing it for you. No kudos, yes, or validation is needed. That is true freedom. Definitely. Okay. It's not about anybody else. Okay. People might say something because they see you, but I ain't doing this for you. I'm doing this for me. I feel good. Okay. So you are spreading the light and the light radiates from the inside. Oh, then shine bright with illumination on the outside. I know society for outer appearance, but true joy and peace is the most attractive it is. True confidence, as you say. Yes. Y'all hear that? You gotta keep letting that light shine. Okay? So that's all it is. That's all it is. And once you are a light out here, you're gonna have those things that's gonna constantly keep trying to dim it. Okay? Keep trying to dim it. Now I did go to church, y'all, growing up, like I saw PK, right? And hey, he said, hey, go try my child. Go try and see what she's gonna do. Okay? Let's see if she's gonna make it through that hurdle. Okay? She done jumped over another one. So expect another one to keep coming. But as long as you just keep going through it, you're okay. I used to let things hurt me a little bit more. Feeling like, because when you are on a journey, it does get lonely. You feel like, well, dang, what's wrong with me? Why people don't want to talk to me like that? Like, why they don't want to really be around me? Friend, it's not you. It's not you. Okay? It's them. They got to work on them. Okay? Has nothing to do with you. Beverly just dropping game. Honey, left and right. When I tell you, honey, that's why I said she my whole right. Okay, I'm left-handed, so I think of my right. Okay, she my left and right here. Okay, like dope. Okay, so dope. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, when you have a purpose and you have a reason, and you understand that, you guys, it's easier to get over these hurdles and not be a victim. Okay, that is major. Whew, that is so major. I'm not a victim. Okay, at all. I promise. So just because I give my experiences, it's not saying that, hey, this person is just this. No, and no. Because like Money Mitch said, we see it, we have a choice, we can escape. Correct? But see, since I'm on a whole different journey, my journey was at that time, at that moment, because see, we heard either save, or you can either be the victim, or you can be the savior in a situation, right? People can come in and try to make you a victim, but you don't have to be, right? So now, even with that, I'm looking like, well, God, you placed this person in my life for a reason. That's because God has something for everybody. So just because he chose you, for that person to see some light. Okay? If they didn't see it, oh well. That's on them. Now I just move forward. Okay? Hey, I said God had big things to put me in your life, bro. Just like I feel like he had big things for me, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciated it. But two people gotta appreciate that. Okay? That's why I say it's not one without the other. It's the yin and the yang. Okay? The yin and the yang. We complete each other. Okay? Just like, hey, with my podcast, I've been trying to start this thing forever. But guess what? I didn't start it. Did a woman help me? Nope. Sure didn't. A man helped me. Okay? Corinda I couldn't figure it out. So God gives you those things. Okay? I never said I had it all. Never said I was the smartest cookie on the road. Corinda is here to learn. I'm here to constantly grow. Okay? I know things on what I have read on. You know what I'm saying? Like what I've experienced, my own personal experience. Okay? But does that mean that there's not anything else out there? No. No. I want somebody to be around me who's going to teach me some stuff. Okay? Because then I'm reading. So when we're going into a relationship, you should look for a balance. Okay? That person should help you get to your highest potential. Okay? Because they're always going to be a reflection of you. Okay? So if you're constantly looking at that person and saying, you know what, you do this too much. Well, like you said, point that right back at you. You do it too. That's how I know that I'm a lot to handle. Because the men that I did get, it's just like, whoo, bro, you do too much. That's all I kept saying. I'm like, oh, Corinda, you do the same thing, girl. That's what made me change. Okay? Like, oh, if you don't like him doing it, girl, you better stop then. So I really did. Okay? I did. And it helped me. But then once you've grown and you have done that self-reflection, there's nothing else to reflect anymore. You've done your part. And you see that there's no growth on the other end, because you can't change anybody. They need to see that for themselves, that they're doing just that. You can say it one time, whatever, but hey, it's up to them to see it for themselves and actually change that, because it is a defect. Okay? We can say all day, well, I'm just like that. Well, I'm just like that. Then you don't listen to nobody. I'm just like that. No, you don't want to be just like that. You want to listen to people. Okay? So it's things that, God, he a funny man. I'm telling you. He be doing, if you ask him for something, he gonna give it to you. You just don't know how he gonna give it to you. Okay? Yee. It's like God gave me a mirror. I started seeing myself in him. Yes, I'm like, hold up now. Okay? Last question. I had to give him some depth. So you strong, man. I appreciate you. That's what made me appreciate even more, because I know I'm a lot to handle. So I was like, you know what? If you got to deal with a person like me, that's what's up. And that's really what helped me to be the better Corinda. Now, as far as me being the strong-minded individual I am, I'm going to speak up for myself. Those things are not going to change. If something's just not going to change, okay? It's not going to change. If I feel some type of way, I'm going to say something. If you don't respect me, I'm going to say something. Okay? That's just like something I can't deal with. A lot of other things, just like, okay. But it's disrespect, the loyalty, just not knowing how to talk to people, respect level. That's it. That is one thing that is a boundary for me. And we have to have those boundaries. People, if you don't have boundaries in your life, people will run all over you. Okay? Learn what you can put up with and what you won't put up with. Okay? And they won't be allowed to do it to you. Okay? So they can ask me, why did you stay in a relationship so long? Because that boundary that I said that could not be done, it didn't get done. Okay? Play the whole part. Didn't do that at all. Until okay, it was on later on in. It's just other stuff wasn't coming anymore. As far as, like I said, posting on social media, or, kind of going out dating, things like that. So repeat what you said. You started, you saw was wrong, but he remained the same. Yes. So whenever you see that you have elevated, okay, God will remove you from that person. They're not to their highest self yet. You are to your highest. Yeah, we are on a whole soul journey. We have a soul purpose here. That's why people are like, why are you always so serious all the time? I said, man, y'all, I don't even want to be. I be wanting to chill and just have fun. But see, I'm on life path number 9. In this lifetime, God had a specific purpose that I had to do. I know for sure I was a party girl. I was doing some stuff, but this lifetime, it's a spiritual journey. I'm supposed to elevate to my highest self. I've been on this spiritual, like I'm a PK kid. So my whole life, I've been, hey, this ain't right. What's going on? I've always been into that, not understanding why. Why? That's because God had a completely different path for me. It was for me being on my spiritual journey and getting past things in relationships to get to that man in life as well. And that was my journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be wanting to just chill out. Like, because the more regular and normal you are, the more friends you have. So it was just like, well, dang, I want to go on girls' trips. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to have people around me. Why I can't do that this lifetime, God? Because, honey, I got some stuff for you to do. I'm like, okay, God, Leah. Feel like I'm living your life. I know, and that's what he does, though. He places people around you. You feel like, okay, I did that. And then it gives us strength as well. You know, it gives us strength. I seen my a best friend of mine from a while back. I seen her with her boys by herself when mine was young. She was making it, doing it. I said, you know what? I can do it. You know, so he gives us those things. He gives people in situations for certain reasons to be able to help his next child. You ain't his only child. Okay, that's why I see the stuff is on here is messing up. You're not his only child. So even if I feel like, hey, I'm not in your life, that doesn't mean that God about to stop blessing you because I'm not in your life. I don't feel that way. Okay? He just can't bless me no more with you in my life. That's all that is. Let me say that again. It's not that God, I don't feel like he gonna stop blessing you if I'm not in your life. He gonna stop blessing me if I don't get you out of my life. Okay? Toxic things stop blessings. Okay? Toxic things stop blessings. Okay? God may want to put you in a house, but hey, you ain't taking this dude with you, honey. So until he go, I ain't giving you nothing. Dang, okay. Same with the men. Okay? A woman comes in on false pretenses, okay, because hey, she got bread, all of this, and you think, we're gonna have a happy ending. Well, the foundation didn't start off right. If the foundation ain't right from the beginning, God will let you build a whole house, y'all, on some mud. Cause he just like, all right, you done started it. All right, well, I'm just gonna watch you on through this. It'll eventually fall, and I'll be there right. As soon as you get tired, honey, I'll go ahead and strengthen it up back for you. But right now, he ain't gonna think, but he's still gonna watch you go through it because, like I said, we have choices in life where we put ourselves in. Okay, so it's your choice every time. Okay, if the God would not put more on us than we can bear, most of all we put on ourselves. He don't even put that on us. So it's just like we telling, okay, well, God did that to me. Well, he didn't. Like, not all the way. Like, some things, okay, it's just like, okay, this is spiritually led. But some things it's just like, no, I was just trying to see if you were gonna be able to see it for what it is and move forward. But you didn't, baby girl. You took the bait. So guess what? Since you heard, hopefully this homeboy over here learned something since you was able to, play your part, I guess. I guess something good will come out of it because he always wants something good to come out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, well, hopefully this nigga right here learned something from my precious jewel right here, and she learned something since, y'all obviously see y'all not gonna work, but the only thing I can do is just keep pushing forward and just keep helping. That's it. Like, and we cannot be mad at ourselves behind anything that we went through in life. Anything. It's okay. It's okay. Let go of any regrets. Let go of any vengeance that you may have towards somebody. Forgive them. Okay? We're not mad at you. You can't be mad at anybody. Okay? For what we chose to put ourselves in. Okay? It's not their fault. Okay? Because people only can do you how you allow them to. They can only treat you how you allow them to treat you. They can only put out And I mean, do anything. Like I said, it's all up to you. You know, like I said, if my situation, if I hadn't moved in right after that, then hey, I would have actually just went ahead and just, you know, but I felt kind of trapped, So it is certain situations to where it ended up making the relationship last just a little bit longer than it needs to. But if I would have done it from the very, 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 and I went with my first mind, that's why it's so important to be at your highest spiritual self, so that you can understand that your intuition that you get, go on it, move on it. Not what you think is going to happen because it happened to you before. No, if you feel a certain way, that energy from that person, go with it. Okay. I'm not going off of just because my ex did this to me. No, you making me feel some type of way. It ain't got nothing to do with anybody else. Okay. So go with your intuition. Understand that that inner voice that we have is there for a reason. Okay. Is there to guide us. Is there to shed light. Okay. Even look at your ancestors. See what your grandparents went through. Okay. That's important. See what curses you have to break. Okay. Even when you identify those generational curses that you have to break, it will make you even stronger. Okay. It will make you even stronger. So understand why you're here, your sole purpose. Okay. And that way you'll know exactly what it is that you need, what you're looking for, and you won't doubt it. Okay. It won't even look fuzzy to you. You will know exactly what it is. Okay. Get right within yourself. Okay. It's not for a person to get you right. Get right within yourself. Okay. Because that's just like if you choose to let another person define you and get you, as far as feeling good about yourself, it's just like you saying how parents may let the streets raise their kids. I want to raise my kids. So you want to get yourself right. Okay. You know how you want to feel. You know what you want in life. And just be specific about it. Okay. Very specific. Write it down. Okay. Stick to it. Okay. Stick to it. Stick to it. Okay. Because if you don't, I promise, you can sit there and say, like I said, you know what? I'm not dating another person with locks. Exactly what I said, right? Good. Oh, you ain't gonna date another one with locks? You've been doing that your whole life? That's exactly what God said. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. And the devil, he heard it too, right? So let me put another one in your face and see what you do. I took the bait. Okay. So stick to whatever it is that you say that you're not going to do. Okay. Stick to it. That's it. And I'll be back on here tomorrow. You guys make sure that you check us out even next Tuesday. Okay, we'll have the men on the panel once again. Okay, getting their advice, and also I'll be posting on here tonight. I'll post a flyer of Match My Energy. Okay, so if you are single, okay, and you want to kind of go ahead and get those awkward questions out of the way, we're going to do that for you. Okay. So we'll have a list of questions for the men and women. Okay. Women, you'll be able to read the answers that the men gave. Say, hey, you know what? Match me with number 2. Okay. I like what he said. Well, you might have another lady who said the same thing. So now, after that, we're going to, hey, there's 2 over here for this one man. Okay. Let's now do some more questions with these 2 women. And hey, let's do a runoff on this. Okay. May the best energy win. Okay. Because we want to break the barrier between men and women. Okay. We are here to love everybody. The woman is not greater than the man. The man is not greater than the woman. We are here together. Okay. Because without that man, baby is changing. We need y'all. Okay. And y'all need our womb. Okay. So it has to go together. Okay. Comes together. Okay. Because at the end of the night, unless you want to be sleeping with your friends are usually the same sex people. Okay. That's why y'all energies match. Feminine energy is feminine energy, and the women are with the women, and you got the men with masculine energy, unless you got a lot of men who sit around and talk like women, and they all got feminine energy. So that's why they all chill together, because they're still men, but they all got feminine energy. So, So we all have to balance each other out. So bring the value back to that woman and men. Like I said, bring the value back to that woman. Okay, a good woman, she wants a good man. Okay, so don't think that just because she's strong that she does not want a good man. She wants that good man. Okay, but women, don't be too strong to where you don't allow a man to come in and do his part as well. Okay, because that's one thing I had to do. I thought that, okay, well, this is how a grown man's supposed to do, on things, well, take care of this. But when you really see it and see it all the way in the works, believe me, you'll know what it is. Okay, and don't settle for nothing else. We already too grown at this point. If you pass your 30s, it's just time to get it right. We don't have time to play. Okay? Don't play with them, because before you look up, honey, it'll be 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Okay? And now you're 40, you got the same story. Okay? We want to go ahead and break that now. Don't be scared to leave. Okay? It's about you protecting your peace. If you want to allow somebody else to be happy just on the strength of them having you, but you miserable, do you, boo? Okay, like I said, we all have choices. Okay, so if you want to be happy, surround yourself with happy people, surround yourself with positive things. That's it, and that's all. Okay, you're not bound to anyone. A man or a woman is not bound to anything. Okay, because if you feel like you're bound to that person, God just might take that person away from you just because you're not understanding that that's not what this is. Nobody has power over you. Okay, you're here to be dependent on yourself. And if it's something that you can't control, he'll put people in your life who is there to help. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, God got you. Okay? He got you. Just make sure you got you from the beginning. Okay? And you guys make sure you check us out. Go on Facebook, and I will be posting the flyer for the Match My Energy. And thank you guys for tuning in tonight. And if you have topics, suggest them. Even if you want to jump on, you know what? I want to get on here and talk about this tonight, honey. I feel like, hey, content is content. The more you hear from other people, you hear their stories, you hear their side, then we learn things, okay? Because like I said, people go through different situations to where like, hey, well, I dealt with this and I had to do this. So that's the whole point of us reaching people, teaching, and helping. Okay? It's not to tell you what to do with your life. If you can learn something from this, if you can get something, if it can resonate, that's what it's about. Okay? So make sure you go and subscribe at Beauty Meets Brains. That is all one word, all Z's. Okay? At Beauty Meets Brains. And go check out my website, www.nuisancehouseofbeauty.biz, for your natural hair care products. That is, that's what mine on here. Oh, yes. You guys, let me end it with my video. Duh. Come on, Corinda. That's who you branding is, you, boo. Let's end it with my video. Yes. This is my commercial, you guys. I don't know why I ain't just playing it. And I hope you guys have an awesome night. Hold on. Let me share it. Have an awesome night, y'all. And watch our video right quick before y'all go, okay? All right, you guys. I hope you liked that. I will play my other one. do have one other commercial, but I'll play that on tomorrow. You guys have an awesome night. Thank you guys for tuning in to your girl, Taste of Coco. Okay, you guys have an awesome, awesome night.